Which, hey, that's cool. Y'all got 100 episodes. I always heard you get 100 episodes in there. You know, that means something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
hey, y'all.
Do it. Open the show.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Christmas for Dinner. I'm Patton, and this is our 100th episode.
Woo!
Woo!
Hey, Patton.
Yeah.
Patton, what's for dinner tonight?
Oh, we're going to have a country breakfast. We're going to have ham, grits. We're going to have some bacon. We're going to have eggs. We're just going to have the full nine. But homemade gravy. Homemade sausage gravy with the grease and the flour, and you put it in the pot. Ain't it good? Yes, it's good.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
give me some of that.
Lots of critters.
So this is episode 100. So many people said we couldn't do it. They said we couldn't do it, and we
Are you
did
trying
it.
to pull a
We
Trump
did
right
it.
now? I don't think anybody ever told me I couldn't do 100.
Yeah, people.
Right on.
Okay, so we have a guest in honor of our 100th
Right, he's over
episode. This is BigA.
Yeah. You
Okay,
gotta do
watch-
the camera thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
he's the
not
opposite
sure
side of where you are.
Yeah. Okay, so BigA, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who you are, where you're from, what do you do?
Well, I am from the United States, and I'm from my mama. Actually, I was born in India. I was born in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Only lived there a few months. Moved down to the great state of Arkansas, and I've lived there ever since. And I don't figure I'll go anywhere else, maybe, but I doubt it. And I've always worked on the farm most of my life, and now I've been taking care of my mom. She had to have her leg mostly replaced metal with it. She's all good now. Gonna be able to walk again. And I do a podcast with a couple other co-hosts, FL Dad and Shaggy, on X on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on X, YouTube, and Twitch. You can check us out, the Boys Live Show, and
That's
it's
cool.
an honor. It's an honor to be on your 100th episode, Patton and Jason. Thank you very much. Yep.
Very welcome. That's cool. My aunt lives in Van Buren, Arkansas.
Oh, Van Buren. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Arkansas has the weirdest names for cities. Like, I love Toadsuck, Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's
I like
that's
that
not a weird name for the South. I grew up on Hog Jaw Road. I mean,
one. I'll tell you, McDougal is the name of my town.
Google. You're
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of fans coming over there after you're on our famous show. You're gonna be
Yeah.
at the paparazzi in Arkansas.
Yeah, there's a whole 200 people, not even that. But right now, the population is doubled because of duck season. Let me tell you something,
Yeah.
guys out of staters. This old man I used to hunt with, he called them carpetbagging mother effers.
I
They come
know.
in here, and the population doubles this time of year, you know.
Carpetbagger.
Yep. Yep.
Heard that before.
That's funny. Okay, so there's a couple things we want to talk about tonight. So, Patton, what's on your list of things here?
Well, first thing, our shout out, we're going to call out Midwest Deplorable. What's up, homie? He's one of my brothers in our meme group, SOM, S-O-M, Sons and Daughters of MAGA Archie. So what's up, Mid? Do some farming for me while I'm busy.
Okay. So, right before we logged online here, I was checking Twitter, and I saw a meme. I saw a picture. Someone had put some interesting artwork on Tim Pool.
I put a
And
big
then-
old dick on his forehead.
That was you. Is that you? Did you do that?
It was me. He's a big old douchebag. I don't like him very much. The only reason I know who he is really is because I've heard people, like you said, you don't know who Tim Pool is? No, not really. And then I had to watch his show because Dave Landau, that's my favorite comedian, was on his show. And Dave said something about how usually people in business or they're, super successful, they have, a little bit, what is it called? The
Napoleon complex.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. They're like, what is serial? They're like serial killers.
Oh, narcissistic.
They are. Yeah, they have narcissistic complex. Yeah,
Right.
And Tim immediately went, no, I wouldn't like to think of myself that way. No, not at all. And you saw Dave going, the whole time I'm like, this dude's a douchebag. I wonder if Dave thinks he's a douchebag. And just last night, I was scrolling along, and I see he had posted something about the guy that killed the guy in New York, Luigi. Oh, Luigi.
Yeah.
Right, so he posts something about it, and then he's got all these people. I mean, tons. And I've seen him post his paychecks on X. It's like a lot of money. And I'm just like, who cares? I don't care. I don't get offended. But all these people that seem to like him, he's not answering to. And I was like, you sure do get paid a lot of money to ignore all the people that follow you. And that was going to be it. But then I opened today. And then I see he said something about women. I love a misogynistic joke. I think women do belong in the kitchen. I can make some really good food, y'all. And I go hunting too. I do it all. women can do a lot, and one of them gave birth to him. One of them had to give birth to him. So for him to say that name something women have ever done, obviously he's doing it for clicks. He's trying to get people to clang in, but for some reason it just rubbed my ass the wrong way. And I decided to make a meme. And then I didn't think anything was going to happen, and now everybody's on there talking about me and Tim Pool. I'm going to get famous off of somebody who don't even know my name because he doesn't check his messages.
Oh, hell yeah. However it worked, however you had to do it.
That is funny.
I want to be forever. You see, it's a penis head. I got it. Somebody just tagged me in it again. Look at that. Look at that dickhead. I mean, hold on. Woo! Hey, Timmy. We caught you.
That is great.
He wears a beanie during the summer. Who does that?
Here's what kills me about him. He met President Trump at Mar-a-Lago, and he met him wearing the black beanie. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Because he's such a narcissist that he cannot see himself without the beanie because he doesn't want to see himself as a bald person. I have a huge forehead, and I wear hats.
Yeah.
That's why I wear hats.
I'm bald, too.
You got some thick hair. Look at you. I bet you're warm during the winter.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm starting to lose a little bit. My dad, he's like 67 or something up there in Indiana. I think he's still got most of his hair. So I didn't get my mom's, though. I know that they say you inherit your mom's side or something like that.
Yeah, I got this thin bullshit from my mama, too.
Yeah.
Jason.
Okay, so let's get ready to see what's trending on X. I'm bald. I'm getting bald. I got nothing.
You got some in the back. Turn around. I saw it early, and I was thinking, you need...
Oh, you can wear it.
I'm an old man. What do you expect?
Then shave it, Tim Pool. You got Tim Pool syndrome where you won't shave the back of your head.
No, I shave it all the time. It's cold, it's dark, I'm lazy. I'm being lazy is what I'm doing.
I'm just giving you the business.
I know you are. I appreciate it. Okay, so trending on the X. Why is Iran trending? Are we getting ready to go to war?
Well, I think they're about to try to pull out of war, if you ask me. I think Iran's probably trending because they're scared that Donald Trump's about to be president and he's going to light some fire in their ass. Like, what is it? I couldn't stand George Bush, but what do you say? Shock and awe.
There you go.
Shock and awe.
Yeah.
I keep hitting my thing here. I'm nervous. Not nervous. I'm hyper today.
I can tell you. So when Trump takes over, we're going to end all the war, right? We're going to be done with all this.
I hope so.
Yeah. I hope so too, man.
Well,
I'm so sick. Yeah.
Let's ask some questions. Instead of me taking up all. I talk too much. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you got? What do you got, Patton?
I don't have anything. I said let him talk.
Oh no, I'm just listening to you guys. If there's something I can chime in, I'll chime in. But I ain't afraid to say it. I voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah, we all did.
Awesome. I love it. Yeah, we're definitely MAGA people. So tell us this. You told me last night. We talked briefly last night. You said you've eaten some critters. What are the most interesting critters that you've eaten?
I'll tell you what, I've ate a few interesting critters, but I'll tell you after I tell you what I've ate. I got a buddy, he's a little more experienced in that area than I am, but let's say I've had some baby raccoon. That's one of the best things I've had. It's like that. We had this big old giant kettle, and it had a tripod, like 3 legs. You put that big old kettle on the outside. We had a fire going. We had some potatoes and turnips in there. We had some rabbit and some baby coons. We cleaned it, and put them in there and cut it all up. Man, it just all come together and it's so good.
I've never eaten a baby coon. Is it more tender? Is it like having a lamb? Is it more tender than having a...
Yes. Yeah, definitely better. You definitely want a young coon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a few years ago, and I'd eat it again. And my buddy, though, that prepared that, his nasty ass, he made owl dressing one night out of a barn owl. And let me tell you, I wasn't there to try it, and I'm glad. And also, another bad thing, I'll tell you another thing he ate. There was this horse named Dakota, and this lady, Landon Nelson, had it. He was dating kind of. She's about 20 years older than him, but got sick. Well, they killed that horse, and they cut it up, cleaned it, and put it in the bathtub, and they ate it or something.
Was his name Hog Waller? That sounds like the old brother Wild now. You see the horse-eating cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Hog Waller.
I'm afraid it's starting to turn. I slaughtered that horse last Tuesday.
He said it was stringy. And I asked him about how it was stringy. That's another one of the things I missed out on. I'm glad, but he said it was stringy, but it was a sick horse, So,
I'd have to. I mean, why would you? It's sick, and I understand it's gotta die, but that would give me another reason not to eat it because it was sick. But if I was starving, I'd eat a horse.
I don't know.
If I was starving, I'd eat a horse. I would. I'd eat an owl. Bless his heart.
I'm hungry enough to eat a horse. That's the phrase, right?
That's the phrase. That's because you usually wouldn't eat a horse, but you'd have to be really hungry to do that. That's crazy. I've never met somebody who's eaten a horse before, besides the movie. You ain't never eaten a squirrel?
Oh yeah, I've had squirrel. I had some catfish for a while ago. Let's see, I had squirrel. I like duck meat, but I don't need nobody to say duck down and get me some. Let's see, I like duck meat. I love deer meat. I've had some elk steak before. Let's see. I think that's about anything that's kind of odd or wild game that I've ate.
You ate snake?
You know, there's only one time that I can remember eating snake, and it was at a Chinese restaurant with a kid, so it's questionable. I don't know. Yeah.
She's grabbing the dog. Yeah, there's Willie.
I want to eat some gator.
I've had gator.
Yeah, I love gator. I do. I really like alligator meat. Dipped in honey mustard sauce for some reason makes it really good.
Oh, yeah. I bet. I've had wild turkey, too. That's one of the best things to have. Yeah.
Yeah, I drank that and I start fighting people.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
This is, my wife just brought this home. She won it at work. It's a bottle of wild turkey. It's 1/16. It's like supposed to be a high-end.
Yeah, you want to start fighting people after you drink that. I might want to stay in the shed if I were you. You're not around your wife after you drink that.
No, when I drink, I just get flirty.
I'm happy.
Someone's going to end up pregnant tonight.
Oh, God. Hey, I hear Tim Pool's girlfriend's trying to get pregnant. Why don't you go hit her up?
Listen, man. I'll try it once. Okay, so, is there anything else you want to touch on? I mean, we're running at 10-15 minutes at this point. Anything else? Big A, is there anything you want to tackle right now?
No, not much. I just wish everybody the best, and and enjoy some of the simpler things in life, and maybe go out in the woods and just not worry about all the other crap on your phone and stuff for a little bit.
And go shoot some shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Go shoot some shit.
There you go.
I like him. He needs to come back.
Yeah, dude, you're welcome back whenever you want.
I appreciate that. Hey, we'd love to have either y'all together on our show sometime, or each of y'all separate. Both of them. We run kind of a game show concept, but we'd love to have y'all on there.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
A game show?
Yeah, we got 3 games. The first game's it's been laugh or lose it. It's trying to make me laugh or something, and I try to make you laugh. But we've been having a lot of draws, so we're thinking about changing that game up to something a little different.
Hey, here's the question: Has anybody ever pulled the bat wing out on you to make you laugh?
Nope. I've come close a couple times, but I'm just like Stonewall Jackson or whatever when it comes to that.
Really?
That ain't fair. Yeah. And then we got the Shaggy Showdown, which I run it on this thing here. I'll put like a tic-tac-toe board, and there'll be trivia questions on it.
Yeah.
And you get to answer them questions and to win some boys' Shaggy hat. And then you got the third game, which is Face the Music with FL Dad. FL Dad, he makes a bunch of music videos and stuff. So Shaggy will read off lyrics to a song, but in just a straight monotone voice, No
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Yeah, you got to guess it. You got to guess the song.
I want to be on your show really fast. I want to play. This sounds fun.
Yeah, we'll definitely get y'all worked in. Yep, we'll meet up with y'all sometime. We'll get in touch.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. I love Twitter. Like, I would have never met either one of you guys had Twitter not existed.
Yeah.
And it's cool, man. It's cool meeting new people, talking, interacting.
But Jason is a bit of a whore on Twitter. Like, he will talk to anybody. He will space with anybody. He tried to give his phone number out during a live space one night. His own phone number.
I have.
He's a whore.
I'm a space whore, man. I got multiple sex circles. Yeah,
he's a space whore. The women love him.
I used to get in them spaces a little bit. I'll tell you sometime.
Too much fighting for me. Everybody gets on there and they're just, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all. Okay, well, hey, that's a full show.
Full show.
That's a full show. So this is episode 100. So actually, if you've never shared a show, share this show.
Share this show today, the 100th episode, with our special guest, Big A over here. Wait, he's over there. Yeah. And I'm General Patton. You can find me at General Patton83 on X. There's a link in my bio that'll take you to my YouTube page, and I keep all of our past episodes of Critters for Dinner on that. Jason, where else can they find us? And
I am
you.
Bigfoot. Yep. I'm Bigfoot on the X, BIGGF00T. And then the show has a brand new page on Twitter, and it's at Critters, the number 4 dinner. And
Critters
all
dinner.
of the shows will end up being archived on there along with shorts.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the goal is when we introduce people to the show, we just want to point them to there, and then they can go through and find it all. And so it's still going to be posted on Patton's page primarily, but the reality is we want people to be able to catch up and follow all the shows. And that's
Right.
what
Where's your YouTube? Do y'all got all these on YouTube?
Yeah.
Patton said, or?
On my page at General Patton, it's General Patton 83. You can find me there. Critters for Dinner.
So it's man, we're although
And
we're at
Rumble.
we're at episode 100, but we're just honestly just starting, man. I feel like we're just taking off, man. We're getting ready to hit the big time. I'm telling you,
Hit
it's
that
gonna happen.
stride. Yep.
It's gonna happen.
Gonna be
So,
cooking
hey,
critters in a
there's-
big
how do
house soon.
Big A, how do people find you on the X?
Well, you can go at BigA7508. And you got our show page too. It's at FL Dad Shaggy Big A. Pretty easy.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Pretty easy. I found him pretty quick. I asked Jason how long he knew you, and he's like, "Oh, for a little while." And it's like I looked you up, and I knew more about you within 5 minutes than he did. He talked to you last night. Anyhow, is that it?
That's it.
Are
That's
we
the full
done?
show. Say goodnight, Patton.
Good night, Patton. Good night, Big A. Good night,
Good night.
Jason. I felt like, what's that show? Good night, John Boy. Good night,
Walt.
Billy.
The Waltons. The
Walt.
Waltons.
I grew
Yeah.
up watching that shit.
Yep.
Okay. See you guys.
Bye.